Alright, so this is immediately after the gacha rolls. I'm happy I scored one copy of Brit, so now it's time for the first impressions. Oh yes indeed. Can't wait to see what Bradamante 2.0 looks like, because let's be real, OG, this day and age, besides that nice ass, pretty damn disappointing as an SSR. So let's take a look at Brit. Alright, first Ascension. Now I assume this is the one we see on the summon banner, where she comes out of the suit, because they always show like Ascension 2 basically, right? Alright, let's see. She does look very nice in this form as well. Yes indeed. Pretty nice smile, not gonna lie actually. Also yes, she is wide open, definitely. Whoa. He was like, this is gonna become a habit, huh? And she was like, kinda okay with it. She likes the mana transfer. It's official. Just saying! I'm just saying! Now let's see the third Ascension, because this one, again, fully blind. Haven't seen this one. I assume, again, it's not the armor form, but let's see. How does this change? Red! The true form of Fairy Knight Brit, huh? Red is one of my favorite colors, so you know. Also, are those thigh highs in her boots? Or is that the same? I think those are thigh highs in her boots. That's some pretty quality ZR, you know, right? I would say that's pretty damn quality ZR, even if there's no skirt. Fair enough. Okay, she was definitely saying Kiku, yes, okay. Yes, okay. So it's the Kiku for effectiveness, like she's like, yeah, this is the good shit. This works. Here we go, FA time. Again, I expect some nice fan service, judging from what my chat had been teasing. Okay. Water, huh? Oh my. Why does this remind me of Anastasia? Okay, I mean, yeah, dude. I mean. Dude, that expression as well. Ooh, the moan. The moan. I mean, don't get me wrong. I appreciate this. This is cool, but I'm a Coomer, man. I'm a Coomer. I'm just being honest with you. Anyway, yeah, let's take a look at the gameplay then. So, again, I'm pretty sure she's an AoE DPS. What is her card type in deck? We are looking at standard Lancer deck, double Buster, double Quick, and the MP, yes, like Bradamante, makes sense. It seems to be quick. Okay. Now, as for her stats, 12.8k attack with 1k foes on max level. It's actually alright. It's not bad at all. And Lancer has a decent class modifier as well. So overall, I think her stats look alright. It's not like crazy amazing, but certainly on the positive side of SSRs, I would say. Now, as usual. Wow, okay, passives though, there's not much to say, huh? I was about to pull up the wiki, which I'll still do, but yeah. Not much to say about the passives, we just got Magic Res B+. So yeah, this is quite the contrast to the SSRs they've been releasing ever since Anniversary. She doesn't really have broken passives. So they're kind of, you know, weak in terms of SSRs, but oh well. Anyway, yeah, let's take a look at the MP then. So, I'm pretty sure it's AoE, right? So first of all, ooh, Invul Pierce for 1 turn before damage? Hey, that's great utility. And wait, does she do special damage against... Oh, it's riding! Oh, it's the riding passive, right? Okay, she has a damage mod against servants that have the riding passive. Okay, that's what it is, I think. Okay, so for 1 turn also before damage. And then does damage to also, wait, rider servants as well. So it's not just the riding passive, it's also the rider class. Then that one scales off of the OC. What about the numbers? It's a 6-hitter, okay. And again, it's AoE damage, so should be fairly easy to loop, hopefully. So it's only a flat 50% damage up against riding enemies. That doesn't scale, it's a normal effect, flat 50%. It's just a bonus. And then the OC damage mod against riders is 150% on base, which is standard. I wonder if she has anything else for anti-rider in her kit, or if it's just the MP. If it's just the MP, I'm not sure how I feel about this. But, you know, At least the Invul Pierce is great utility, and you know, some other servants besides riders have riding as well, even if it's not super common, so interesting. Anyway, let's take a look at skills. Oh yeah, I guess it's worth mentioning that if a lot of the servants that have the riding passive that are not riders are sabers, in which case, just forget about it. You're not gonna do that. Alright, we got Invul icon. Self-invul for 2 hits, 3 turns. I like the flexibility. MP gain self 3 turns. Cool. And crit damage resistance, I believe, for 3 turns. Okay, so that's a pretty good defensive skill. That's on a 6-turn cooldown on max rank. I think it's pretty good. I think it's pretty good. What about the numbers, though? 30% MP gain and 30% crit resistance. Not bad. And again, because the invul is hit based on a 3-turn max uptime as well, it is something you can kind of pop early on as well. So that's cool. It would be much worse if it was like just a 1-turn invul. With this, it's definitely more flexible. Helps her loop and also, you know, pretty good for staying alive as well. Alright, skill number 2, we got some stars. So probably a star bomb at least. So yes, a star bomb, first of all. And then stars per turn for 3 turns, okay. So that's cool synergy. And also, is that debuff immunity for 3 turns? I think it is, okay. And crit damage for 3 turns on a 6-turn cooldown. So it's got 3 scaling effects. Okay, let's see the numbers. So it's a 10-star bomb. Okay, on max rank. But the stars per turn is 10, so that's better. And then the crit damage is 30%. On a 6-turn cooldown, it's not the most, you know, promising skills there. But I also do like the 3-turn debuff immune, because that's going to be up half the time. So even though the numbers themselves aren't massive, because it's 4 pretty okay effects, and, you know, most of them are 3 turns, so half the time they're going to be up anyway, I think it's actually fairly good. Again, flexible like the first skill as well, which is good. And then we got the icons for red and green. So unlike Bradamante, who is blue and green focused, he is red and green, which is the standard Lancer deck. Self quick up 3 turns, Buster up 3 turns, and an MP battery. Okay, so she does have a battery of sorts on a 6-turn cooldown. I'm guessing it's 30% across the board for everything. Am I right? I am! Oh my god, it's 30% for every... Dude, I know game design at this point, okay? Alright, so on a 6-turn cooldown, get 30% quick up for 3 turns, 30% buster up for 3 turns, and a 30% battery. Again, it's an okay skill. Sadly, still better than Okitan's skill, probably. So, her kit overall, what do we have? We have some pretty solid defensive options. Crit synergy as well. Sadly, she doesn't have absorb though, is one thing I noticed. Lancer doesn't have the best natural absorb, and the bomb is only a 10 with 10 stars per turn. So she's not going to be like a super consistent critter. You're definitely going to have to bring a bit more crit help in terms of supports for that. But it's something, it's still workable. And then she has a decent chunk of offensive buffs as well. I would have liked to have seen an MP damage buff there somewhere as well, because I'm not sure how high her damage will be, especially in farming. But I guess we can take a look at that right now, because we have the numbers from Jord. So with double ruler Scotty, you would run traces, it seems. It's still better than, you know, Bradamante though. Not that that says much, but yeah, easier to do, I suppose, because she needs the super scope. Now, the damage with double Scotty and 50% or double ruler Scotty 50%ers, pretty underwhelming on MP1. But let's see, if you bring triple Scotty with the big black grail, it's not bad at all. And this is MP1 damage on neutral, right? So actually, yeah, if you can do the better setup, seems like she's definitely workable for farming. Is she gonna be like the greatest looper ever? No. Is she gonna be good for most stuff? Yeah, this looks fine. So overall, first of all, I like the aesthetics. It's nothing like, you know, it's not like the greatest thing I've ever seen aesthetically, but I do like her. Certainly looks nice, especially, you know, yeah. And gameplay-wise, she looks to be a solid unit, but not like a broken unit by any means. Just a solid addition to the Lancer class, although I was really hoping she'd be permanent, because I'm pretty sure she's limited. So that's kind of awkward. At least Ritra is still permanent. But yeah, would have been cool if she was permanent too, like Bradamante was. So I'm gonna conclude this first impressions there as well, because I want to go to farm. If you enjoyed this first impressions video, do be a solid and press the thumbs up button. A lot of other fun videos on the way for sure. And yeah, stay subscribed to not miss out on any of that stuff. Good luck if you're rolling for her as well. Would I say she's a must pull? No. But if you like her like I do, then, you know, go for it. And keep in mind, she's the last new servant this year apparently, so take that how you will, I suppose. And I hope to see you in the next video, and a peace out.